Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sophie and today we're going to be ranking Taylor's version of 1989. I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous because you're balanced on Taylor's Eras Tour popcorn bucket and honestly this tripod looks like it could fall at any second, but we're going to roll with it. Also the light is going down because I've just finished work, but I wanted to get this filmed today, which is also why I'm not filming in Taylor apparel because I've been at work. I'm sorry. So let's just get straight into it, I think. So there are 22 songs on the deluxe version of the album, including Bad Blood featuring Kendrick Lamar, which is incidentally my least favourite on the album. It's at the bottom, just because I tend to listen to Bad Blood, not Bad Blood with Kendrick Lamar on it. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. So someone has to be last. That's last. Let's move on. Oh, so I've been editing this over the last few days since it came out on Friday, and it just so happens that Bad Blood itself, like on its own as a standalone, is number 21 out of 22. So both the Bad Bloods are the bottom. I don't dislike Bad Blood, I just think that there's a lot songs on the album that are a lot better. Yes. Number 20, I've put This Love. I really like it, but I don't listen to it that often, so that's why it's down there. Number 19, we've got one of the first from the Vault tracks, and at the moment I've put Suburban Legends. At the moment that's my least favourite of the Vault tracks. There are 5 Vault tracks if you don't know, and yeah, I like it. It's just not my fave out of the 5. Some of them are, and that's not that's chef's kiss if that isn't coming across. Okay, number 18 is Slut! Exclamation point, which is also another from the Vault track. I really like this one, but I like the other 3 more. I'm doing so well at explaining myself. Anyway, number 17, I've got You Are In Love. I think I normally go to 1989 for my pop bangers, and I think that's why those one, like this one and This Love, I kind of lower down, because if I want like a pop banger, 1989 is where I turn. I don't tend to come here for slower, more, I don't know how to describe those songs, but yeah, just more downbeat songs. Number 16, I've got Is It Over Now? Now, actually I'm going to do 3 at once, because number 14 is Say Don't Go, which is the top song I've got as from the Vault track. Number 15 is Now That We Don't Talk, and number 16 is It Over Now? I think those might be a bit more interchangeable at the moment. I know Say Don't Go is my favourite, but I think Now That We Don't Talk and Is It Over Now does depend on which one I've listened to most recently. Bless you! The dog is sneezing. So yeah, I think those are a bit more interchangeable. Say Don't Go, I think though, is one of the best from the Vault tracks we've had so far. I love it. And then actually the other 2 actually are so good as well. That's why they're, you know, getting up there on the list. I think, to be honest, those 3 songs, if I listen to them more, might surpass more of the original songs, dare I say it, but I haven't had enough time to have them in my routine of listening to 1989, if that makes sense. Number 13 I have as Shake It Off. Again, a fantastic pop song, but there are other ones on this album that I listen to more in rotation. Number 12 is All You Had to Do Was Stay. Number 11 is Wonderland. I really like Wonderland. I think it's a really clever song and just really nice. 10 is I Know Places. 9 is How You Get the Girl. These songs make me feel really nostalgic. When 1989 first came out, I was 20 and I was at university, and this album just reminds me of being on the coach going backwards and forwards between my parents' house, this house, and my university, and I would just listen to this album on repeat, like getting me through those journeys in like the depths of winter and the height of summer. Like it's just what I listen to all the time. And yeah, these particular songs really make me think of that time. Where did I get to? I think I got to 10 I Know Places, 9 How You Get the Girl, 8 is Wildest Dreams. Weirdly, I actually think I like the instrumental version that they did in Bridgerton a bit more than like the actual her singing it. But what I want is them to do like a version of both, so like she's singing over the top of the instrumental like version. Let's see if we can get that happening. Because Taylor is obviously going to watch this and listen to me. Anyway, number 7 is I Wish You Would. That is such a banging pop song. I keep saying bangers because this album is just banger after banger, especially when we get up to these top few. Number 6, Welcome to New York. I've been singing that for 9 years, really, but over the last few days that's been in my head a lot. Number 5 is Blank Space. I cannot tell you the chokehold that the lyrics Nightmare Dressed as a Daydream had on me. I actually think, let's go on my old Instagram profile. I have an Instagram that I haven't used since 2017, 2018. Yeah, my bio is still "'Cause darling I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream," and that was 6 years ago. 5-6 years ago. So I still, you know, the original album came out 9 years ago, so even then, like 4 years on, I was still deep in Blank Spaces chokehold. Number 4 I've got is Clean. It's kind of emotional and triggering, but not as much as some of the other ones that I find quite emotional and triggering. But yeah, I just think it's beautiful. And yeah, top 3, I'm excited. Top 3, so number 3 I've got is Out of the Woods. I remember seeing once a magazine that I didn't read, to be fair, posted like, oh, Taylor Swift's top 10 worst songs, and I clicked on it because obviously I was like, excuse me, and Out of the Woods was one of the top ones on there, and they were like, yeah, because it's just repetition, and I'm like, yeah, but it works. And I'm sorry, but the bridge in Out of the Woods, one of the worst songs that she's written. Are you joking? Anyway, top 2. Number 2 is Style. The other thing that I had written on my profile was red lip classic thing that you like. And I used to wear red lipstick a lot, probably because of this album, but when this album came out I was wearing a lot of red lipstick, so yes. Which, if you are an eager viewer / eager listener of 1989, you know what's coming. You know what number 1 is going to be. It's New Romantics. It is one of my favourite songs of all time. It's just so euphoric and so happy and so fantastically fun, and I love it so much. So yeah, that's my number 1. I do think this list is subject to change, and I think it probably won't stand up to the test of time like some of my other rankings I've done. I've gone through and I've looked at them and I'm like, really, Sophie, that's what you put there? But yeah, at the moment this is my top 22 ranking of the songs on the album, and yeah. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you if you made it this far in the video. You're amazing, and thank you so much for spending this time with me. Please do share what your top, maybe not your top 20, not all 22, you might be there a while, maybe share your top 3 songs off the album in the comments below. That would be really fun, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what people say are their favourites. I think New Romantics is probably a lot of people's favourite. I don't know if I'm saying that just because it's my favourite or because I feel like I've seen it around a lot as people's favourites on this album. But either way. So thank you so much for watching. I will be putting up my lover ranking at some point between now and Christmas. I can't remember when it's on my content calendar for, but at some point it's going up, and then I'll have to wait for a new album to come out again, because I would have done all of the albums and all of the Taylor's version albums that she owns. So oh my goodness, that means after this one I'm only going to have 2 albums I haven't ranked. Is that right? I'm not sure. That doesn't sound right. Oh, and then Lover. So 3. That sounds, yeah, okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon for another one.